Hi there, Julia here, back with a Shop My Stash video. I know it's been a minute. I've been away from doing the Shop My Stash videos. As a matter of fact, I've been away from my usual schedule. But I want to say that I am trying to get my act together and figure out where I want this channel to go yet again. It's just like me to change up. But yeah, that's where I am. Today, Shop My Stash, and I think it's going to be every first Thursday of the month. And then thereafter, each consecutive Thursday, I'll bring you a video. I'm hoping at least 4 or 5 videos a month. That is including the collab video that is on the last Tuesday of the month. So without belaboring you with all of that housekeeping, I just want to say welcome to Accessorize Your Life. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe. If you're an oldie and a buddy of mine, hello, good to see you back. And let's get going with this Shop My Stash. Well, this one is for September, and I'm kind of inspired by fall to pick things that I think will give me an autumnal look. But I first want to go back and revisit, I won't say the products that I've been using for the last month or so that I haven't filmed, but what I probably used in the last collab that I've been kind of sticking with, and that is a lot of Urban Decay. First of all, I'm wearing on my lips, I am wearing Urban Decay, and this is a metallized lipstick. It is an Accident. So that's what I have on my lips, and that is one of the lippies that I will be wearing. I'll just continue to wear it. It's right here. Hope it shows up. It's shiny. More shiny almost than metallic. What do you think? I have it on. But I do have the Virgo, which I'll show you in a bit, Wet n Wild gloss on top of it, or right in the middle. Now, there are some other lippies, and I've already pulled these lippies just to save time because I know where I want to go this month. I don't want to be going through everything in those drawers all the time. So the next thing I have is Artist Couture for a lippy. I picked several so that I'll have choices because there may be days I'm doing things. So this Artist Couture is in Adore Me. This is what she looks like, and I'll put her, actually I'm going to put her above the Urban Decay right there, and it is a little bit of a creamy matte color, kind of a brick color, which I really like. And next I have, hold up, let me try to pronounce this name better. It is Christian Louboutin. That's my best attempt. I'm standing by it. In this thing like this, and the cap comes off. The cap looks like a crown, and then you get this silk string. I wore it in one of my, I think the gold look, the birthday collab look I did. This is a matte, and it is in Zulu. And if you notice a theme, these are all kind of similar with different sheens to them. That one on top is Zulu. Yeah, I should know how to pronounce this name. Instead of, you know, it still has that red peeking through on the cap there. And next I have a Gucci lippy, and this one is in Agatha Orange. It is a matte. This is what it looks like. And I think orange is always nice for fall. It's a reddish orange. It's a kind of a, would you say it's a cool kind of orange? Let me know down in the comments what you think. I like that one a lot. Then I have Pat McGrath, which is relatively new to me. This is one of her liquids. I think it stays on. It's in Wild Orchid. I don't remember the name of the formula, but it's a liquid. And like I said, it's Wild Orchid. And here we go with a little color. Again, it's on top of the orange. Very pretty. I think it dries down matte. Yeah, it's a matte, liquid matte. Maybe that's what it is. Next I have a, where is it? I have to find it because it doesn't appear to be out. I may put it back, but we'll get it later. Then I have a Morphe lippy, and it is sort of it's a matte, and it is in Boo. This would have been a good one to pull for next month. It's very a neutral kind of, my kind of neutral color or nude color. And then I have two Morphe shiny glosses. The first one I have, it is like a taupey color, and it is in Chill. And I may just wear these over some of these, or maybe just wear them over top of Boo. It's like a little shiny color there, and this is what it looks like on the wand. Giving myself lots of choices or options for September. I do have maybe 1 or 2 functions coming up. This one is a dusty kind of lilac or lavender color, or dusty plum. It's in Pixie, and I'm going to put that right there. Oh, that reminds me when people used to do those mouth things. So it's the last one, very shiny. And I do want to pick up another Morphe lippy, and I think it's, oh, what is the name of it? I can't remember now, but I may be going out today to get that. So I might include it in. And then I'm going to use my Morphe lip pencil in, what is this, Trendsetter? Yeah. And I've used this several times on my channel. You've seen it, you know it, and there it is. I think it is good to set all of these colors. So that is what my lips would be looking like, minus one thing. This is Whirl. You've probably seen this a lot. It is another matte, kind of a nudie, rosy nude matte right there. So that's what I've noticed about a lot of my matte lipsticks, that they're kind of rosy, mauvey colored. I did venture out with the Pat McGrath and the Gucci. Oh, I have one more. It's a new one. I met my son up in the mall for lunch, and then we looked around. He has not, my oldest one has moved to Georgia, outside of Atlanta, so he came up. So this is my newest acquisition. This is Gucci, and I picked this up while we were out. I had in mind to get a different one, but it was just, this is more me. I keep doing it. I don't know how to break away from buying lippies like this, but you'll see. It is a lovely satiny matte with a little sheen. It's just simply gorgeous. There it is. I couldn't resist it. It's a great formula. So I'm including that in my lipsticks. So there we are with our lipsticks for the month of September. Oh, I will include, when we get over there, the gloss that I'm wearing today in the center of my lips. Yep. And so let's get over there, and I'll show you what I'm wearing on my eyes and my face, and then we'll pull out some additional things because we've got to have options for the month of September. Alrighty, over here, I don't know how much you can actually see. I have my camera phone set up over here, but I am going to continue using some of these things here. Like I was speaking of, I'm going to continue using this Wet n Wild lip gloss. It's in Virgo. So this will stay here, and I'll use it. And then let me move this candle out of the way. Ooh, it's hot. I have a host of things over here that I will continue to use, like the Mercury lip gloss that I used in that video. Urban Decay, it's the Velvetizer. Why am I having trouble speaking? Velvetizer powder. Use this under my eyes. The eye primer, and the concealer, the primer, the all-nighter spray, a couple of eye pencils from Urban Decay, and I think I have one other, but one is in a purple color, one's in a brown, and one's in a gold. The gold and brown are here. There are two foundations, and I want to say, I'm thinking that doing these Shop My Stash videos, I am going to use these products for a month and then decide what is going to be gotten rid of. So I will either keep them in my stash or trash them. I'm thinking very seriously that this Urban Decay foundation in Naked Skin is going to be a keeper, and I'm thinking that this one here, this one is the all-nighter, it might very well be a trash. I am wearing this eyeshadow palette on my eyes today. It is the Stone Vibes. I really love the packaging, and the colors are out of this world beautiful. If you can see that, they are beautiful. I am wearing this one here all over my eyelid, and then I'm wearing this above or below my eyebrows, and this one as a shimmer in the center of my eyes. And then I picked up a black from the Zodiac palette that's behind me, but that I'm just going to leave out, and you'll see why in another video. I use the Naked Skin to do my contour. This one is Shape Shifter. I always have to check the name. And these are the colors I use to get my contour and highlight in. This is a powder formulation. And I used to think that this was too cool for me, but I have learned that contour colors are supposed to be cool and bronzers are supposed to be warm. I am no makeup artist. I am just a woman over 60 getting into makeup in the last few years and learning to enhance my features some, just because I notice as we age, everything seems to look a little more dull and needs a little polishing. So I think makeup is the key, especially if you cannot afford to have cosmetic surgery. So I am learning as I present videos. I am learning things and sharing them with you. So this is like I said, a journey, and I'm learning how to enhance or accessorize my life with makeup and other things. The other palette I pulled from Urban Decay is their Naked Flushed, and this is basically, as it says, this is a bronzer here, a highlighter, and a nice cheek color or blush. Very faint on me, but it does the job. So these things are going to stay for the month because I just wanted to use them more and just get into them, delve into them a little more and see what it is I really like out of these. And I would have decluttered this before, so I'm not going to trash it now that I've learned that the contour needs to be a little cool. And it's just to recede, which I knew it was to recede, but I didn't know it shouldn't be a warm color. So that's something I learned. And over here, I just have my stash of Zodiac lip glosses from Wet n Wild. I have most of them. I think I have about 9 here, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then with my Zodiac 9. So I need 3 more to complete my collection. This one is a Buxom lip gloss. I just have it in here because I love the crystal looking top. So that's why it's there. And the Zodiac palette by BH is going to stay there for me to pull as I need throughout the year. So I hope to have another one. This is the Zodiac Love Signs palette, and I hope to have the other Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetic in my collection pretty soon. I am not using these Zodiac palettes back there right now, and so that's it. This is what I have from up here that I'll be using. And I won't be using these glosses here other than this one for the month because it's for Virgo, which is for September. Alrighty, so now I want to show you some additional things that I want to pull for this month. Now this shot is probably a little dicey. You're probably seeing more than you want to see here, but this is the best I could do. I want to get a blush from here, and I'm thinking one of Juvia's Places blushes will be nice to have. I'm looking for, I don't know if it's this one, to go more with that orange lippy. No, it's not this one. So it's this one to go with my Gucci After the Orange Lip, and this one is in Bella. So we're going to pull Bella. It's kind of a, still a more coral. It's not as orange as my lip, but when it goes on, it looks kind of orangey, I think. I don't think I really have another orange blush other than one other one that I'm going to pull. So we'll see which one is the best. Do I need two orange blushes? I have that pinkish one in the Urban Decay. I think I better pull more of a kind of, had those out recently. I have that rosy one. I think you know what I'm going to do that I hardly ever use. I pull it, but I don't use it. Is the Lancome. I really love the way this looks, and it seems like I never use it. But isn't that adorable? I'm going to pull this. Oh, it's so silky. That is gorgeous. So yes, this is a good time to use that. Let me wipe that off. So I want to also, out of this drawer, which I have to make some arrangements in order to get in here. Okay, I had in mind, because I kind of know what I want, like I told you, the Iman. This is her contour palette, and it is Luxury Contour Trio. And this is old, so I want to see if I want to keep this in my collection. I like it that it has the little brush comes with, and it has perforated lines or holes back here so that it can breathe, air can get in. And this is what it looks like. There is the bronzer shade, the highlighter, and then this one is, you know, or is this the contour? I'm sorry, contour and deep, contour and medium, and then your highlighter. So that's one. It's not swatching so well right there because I'm a little wet. 2 and 3. Not very good swatches, but that's what it looks like. So I'm, whoops, pulling that one if I don't break it first. Putting everything back. And I think I'm done in my Alex drawers. I think I'm really done here. Yeah. Gosh, I'm glad to have that shot done with. I didn't like that position at all. Hopefully you don't see my legs this time. But we're going to go over here. And from here, I want to pull some Pat McGrath. This is my Pat McGrath drawer here. And I will be using her face powder. Where am I going to put this? So I will be using her face powder. I will be using her under eye powder as well. Her contour. And the palette, oh, here's the blush. This is the other blush I wanted to pick. And I was thinking that it would have sort of that, since it's that pottery looking color, that clay looking color, that it would be kind of orange. But actually it isn't. So good thing. Maybe it goes on differently. But we're pulling that from Miss Pat McGrath. I did not get her latest palette. It was just too much pink for me, and I just don't wear her shadows enough to invest any more in them, although I love her formula and everything. So I am getting the Bronze Ambition. I think it's a nice fall palette with this color here, that kind of plummy gray color. This color, I think it will be nice for fall to give me a nice look. Also, I am pulling, is that Pat McGrath? No, that's Minted. I am going to go into this drawer where I have, hold on, everything's falling from the chair here. Need to stack them over here, everything from there. I think I had a pencil by Pat McGrath. Where is the pencil? Maybe it's somewhere else. Alright, it's not there. From Tom Ford, I think it's right here on the top. I have some Tom Ford palettes here and my Dior palettes over here. So I'm just going to pull out a Tom Ford, and I have it in Burnished Amber, and I love this formula. I love this palette. I love these colors. I think they're very much indicative of fall, in my opinion, so I plan to wear that. And a larger palette. I want to pull from right here the 35G Bronze Gold. Now, when I go out to Ulta today, I will be looking for the 35F. So I'm interrupting to say that I did make it to Ulta and I picked up this palette. It is the perfect fall palette, and you know that New York's Fashion Week is September 8th through September 12th. This is a perfect palette for all of you fashionistas because the color names are so appropriate. Anyway, I am looking forward to creating looks this month with this palette. But for now, I'm showing you this palette, and I may very well change it up and let you know at the end of the month what I thought of the other palette, but I just didn't go out beforehand. But this is what 35G Bronze Gold is looking like. And if I don't get the 35F, we have this one. I really don't need another palette, but I think there are lovely load of colors here to get a great fall look. Look at the green here. Look at these kind of like burnished bronze colors, and there's even a black to ground everything, the outer corner with, or to line the eyelid with. So I'm looking forward to using this again. I know I had it out not too long ago, but I'm just feeling it at the moment. And another one that I played with thinking I would pull is the Violet Voss. I am going to pull the Pro palette that I have because I want to know if I'm going to keep it. And this again is what it looks like. To me, it's screaming fall. And I always played on this side, but now I want to play here. Look at that orange, and look at this kind of I don't know, leaf red I want to call it. When you know, when those maple trees turn that sparkling red in the fall and the sun glistens on them, it looks like this. Then some of the leaves have orange in them, and then you have some browns over here just to make that look all come together. So I want to play with this palette and see what I come up with. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes for the month, and I think that is sufficient. I am also going to pull a foundation out, not this one. I think I'm looking for, okay, I have Pat McGrath's. This is her setting spray. I think that's what that is, yeah. And then I'm looking for Pat McGrath's foundation. I really don't want to move my body any more over towards the camera. Here it is. So I'm pulling out her foundation, and I may have a few other things over here from Pat McGrath, like a lip liner that I may want to pull out. That's Charlotte Tilbury. Anyway, that's Trish McEvoy. I don't see them right now, so I am not going to stress over it. I am just going to pull it in, and then you'll see everything come together maybe at the end of this video or later on this month when I go back over what I've used for the month. But basically, that's what I'm pulling. At least I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, I have pulled everything. I did want to mention that I will be using what I have on my eyes now, the lashes from Allure. They're the Luxe Magnetic Lashes. These are actually half lashes. You can probably see better there. They click on the top and bottom, but what I like to do is put a little bit of the magnetic liner on my upper lid, attach the top lid to that, and then catch it on the bottom. It's perfect. This method works so well for me. Lashes have never been so easier for me to apply than this method that I found out about. Just came up with it on my own. And excuse the dog barking. It's someone's dog out there, so can't do anything about that. And I want to get this video done. But these lashes are what I will be wearing for the month, and you get about 12 or 15, no, it says reusable up to 15 times. So yeah, 12 to 15 wears out of these lashes. I think they're gorgeous. I love it for hooded eyes because it just is enough. It's not too much. They're not heavy. They just come right here in the corner is where I put them. Yeah. And they work out pretty well, I think. So I'm very happy with these lashes. So guys, that's it for this Shop My Stash. I feel rusty, but that's okay. I didn't really put my wording together in my mind, what I wanted to say. No more other than what I wanted to use. That's what I kind of formulated beforehand in my head. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will be inspired to shop through your stash and pull out makeup for the month, for the week, or whatever. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.